Hello guys, in this video I want to cover a few basic things that university students should consider before going to university itself, and could also serve as a reminder for those of you that are already in university. Um, for many people, going to university is one of the most exciting and scariest times of their lives. Scariest because you are independent for the first time, and you need to do coursework, and especially it is scary at the beginning and at the end because at the beginning you generally have no idea of what you are doing, and in the end of the course you need to deliver a different project. So here's a few things you need to consider before coming to university, or it can also serve as a refresher for people that are already in university. First off, you want to sort out your accommodation as soon as possible because um, depending on the accommodation, you may need to get furniture, cookingware, or nothing at all really. Probably only your own personal belongings such as clothes. Pretty much that's it. So you do need to take into consideration what kind of accommodation you are going to have. For some people, they do actually already live in the city and they have a family to support them and cook for them and whatever may be the case. But for many people, it's the first time where they become independent and they go to a city they have never lived in. So yeah, you do need to sort out your accommodation ASAP, as a priority, um, when thinking about university in your first year. Another thing to consider is for you to be able to make a simple shopping list for a weekly or monthly basis and get things for you basically to eat and cook. Um, the thing is, again, for many people, it's the first time when they become independent, so they might not know yet to cook. So ideally, you would learn a little bit from your family, friends, whatever the case may be, how to cook and make a shopping list. There are some accommodations that do give you food, but those are generally the exception. So it's never a bad idea to learn how to cook and how to make a shopping list, because really no one is going to do it for you 99% of the time, and really eating out is generally unhealthy and expensive, which not everyone can afford. Then you need to learn about cleaning. This includes your clothes, yourself. No one wants to be next to a person that smells for a long period of time. And also your accommodation if it doesn't do it, and generally they do not clean after you. So you do need to have some basic hygiene lessons, how to clean your clothes and such. Do learn this before you get there, where you can wash your clothes, whether there's inside facilities for you to do so, and also what kind of materials you will be cleaning, what kind of floor you will need to deal with, whether you will have to mop, pass the cuba, do both, clean with a certain material. It just depends on the particular accommodation. Then you also need to have a basic understanding of your own economical situation and be able to manage your expenses. For many people, it is the case that they do not really have the biggest amount of money available, and they cannot really afford to basically waste money here and there. But I do encounter every now and then people that do not manage their finances correctly, and that severely limits the amount of time they can spend doing university work because they need to sort out accommodation, or they need to get another student loan which they will have to pay back in the future. So you do need to be able to use your money correctly so as not to create more stress for yourself. Sadly, because that is a really big topic, I cannot cover entirely in this video, but again, this video is a series of general tips for you to learn before going to university. So yeah, and I cannot really go to an individual basis because that would be just overload. It would be too much. So in short, you should be able to buy food for yourself, clean up after yourself, have an accommodation to go to live in, to sleep, and have a basic understanding of of your economic situation and buy things regarding that. Um, Thankfully, my family already taught me quite a few of these basics. I used to go shopping with my parents every now and then. I used to help them cook and clean. And I also have always been a rather saving person in terms of the funds. So generally, I manage my money quite adequately, and I have not struggled with economics at all. But yeah, having someone help you in the beginning of the course can be a great relief, even if it's just getting you the first shopping list done. Like for instance, in my first year in university, some of my family came and basically gave me a few basic items to make my life in university a little bit easier. Some cleaning products, some basic food things such as pasta sauce, and the like. So having some help definitely makes a big change. But hopefully you will learn these things before going to university. And your university life then, the main struggles should be things that have to do with social basis, which depends entirely on you and the university, and your university coursework. Because I can tell you definitely that having these the household things out of your mind will make your life much easier in the long run in terms of universities, your time in university. Right, see you next video. Bye.